Guys, what is going on? Lego Man 123 are back from another video, and today I'll be doing another news video because I'm really excited to announce that over the past 2 to 3 weeks a lot of Lego news has been released, so I'm really excited to share that. But I'll be also splitting this video into two parts. I'll do this part this week and then maybe another part maybe next week, who knows, because with this new Lego news there is a lot and I don't want to have like a 20-minute video sharing my thoughts and opinion on it, so I thought I would share it into two parts. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first bit of Lego news is that to celebrate the 100th Brickhead we are getting a sheep, and I'm actually quite disappointed because you would think that we get like a Mr. Gold Brickhead or like a golden Mickey to celebrate this milestone for the Brickhead line. But we're just getting a plain sheep with an orange paintbrush with like different orange studs on him to represent like splotches of paint. Don't get me wrong, this does look pretty cute with like the different studs representing his wool, and then also the Unikitty tail for like a piece of wool curled up maybe on his head. That is really cute, and then I like the grey incorporated with him as well, but I kind of wish we got more of like a celebrated character in the Lego line instead of just a plain sheep. The next bit of Lego news is that our next Lego idea set is the International Space Station. Now, I was hoping to get the Stitch for Lego ideas, but we're getting another space-related theme. I kind of wish they move on from this because I believe 1 or 2 years ago we got the Saturn V set, and that was a space-related set, so I wish we got more variety. Like the Stitch would have been really good to get as a Disney like character, a Disney buildable character. I thought that would be loads more better. But the details and like features on this are pretty cool with like the different solar panels. I hope they're printed, not stickers, because that's just going to be really insane to stick them all on. And then I like the colors on this as well. So overall, it's a great set, but I just wish Lego got more variety with the Lego ideas set instead of just always doing space related sets. The next bit of Lego news is to celebrate the release or coming of the Black Widow movie. I really like the box art on this with Black Widow and her symbol in the right corner, and then the Avengers symbol down in the bottom right corner, and then the background for this set, like this winter feel, is really cool. The 3 minifigs you do get look really cool as well with their pretty interesting printing, but my favourite minifig would probably be Taskmaster because I believe we've only got one variant of him, and that was his comic book version, so it's great to get him in this sort of set and version of him. The helicopter build does look pretty interesting. It does remind me of a helicopter build from the Forest Police line in the Lego City theme. The build of it does look pretty cool with the colors and like then like the shooters as like bazookas, so it does look pretty cool. The stud shooters, the binoculars, some great part usage, and then like there's some pretty cool stickers on there as well. But my biggest concern is that it will probably be overpriced because usually with these sort of sets they're like $50 just for like 3 good minifigs and then an okay build. I forgot to mention the motorbike. It's great to always get these new like molds for these motorbikes, especially with that like really cool sticker. It looks like a double barrel gun, but it might be something different. And also it really does depend on like if this does good in the movie. If it's like in the movies for like maybe like 5 seconds to like 10 seconds, then it may not be worth picking it up. But if it's like in the movie for like a good maybe like 1 to 10 minutes, then I might possibly pick this up. And if the movie doesn't do well, then I may or may not consider picking this up. It just really does depend on how the price and the movie does go. We also do have another Marvel set, and this is a Lego Spider-Man set, Venom's Crawler. Now this looks really, really similar to a set we got, I believe, last year or the year before that, which was Spider-Man's Crawler, because it just looks like they've gotten that like piece from, or that build from that set and just like changed the whole colors. That's what it does look in my opinion. But the exclusive minifig is the Iron Venom. He does look really, really cool. I like how they Venomized him. I hope they do this with more Avengers. Like, they could have a pretty cool, like, Hulk Venomized. I think that would look pretty cool. And then the small, like, Spider Buggy is just pretty disappointing because why are we getting a vehicle for Spider-Man? He could just use his web shooters. I think that'd be more efficient and, like, very quick because in the traffic it's going to be very hard to drive that because it's just going to be, like, really Graham and busy. But the colors on that do look pretty cool. And then Carnage, I'm not even sure, like, what that's supposed to be. Is it, like, supposed to be an umbrella or something? Or, like, sort of like those maces with spikes. The builds do look okay, but it just feels like with these Spider-Man sets, we just keep getting repeats or, like, changes with them, but, like, the same build, and then sometimes the same minifigs. But there seems to be, like, this pretty cool, like, stud shooter feature where you can play with it, so it does look pretty cool, and the colors on the Venom Crawler do look pretty interesting as well. But with this set, and also as I did say with the Black Widow set, it really does depend on the price. If this set's like over $50, which I guarantee it will be, I probably won't pick this up because, like, the Venom mech is just pretty disappointing. And then, like, the Carnage minifig is cool, the Iron Venom minifig is cool, and then the Spider-Man minifig is cool, but the builds are quite disappointing. So if this set is like maybe like $30, then I'd probably pick it up. But if it's like over that budget, I probably won't pick it up. So now we'll move on to the final LEGO news. So the final bit of LEGO news is we recently got introduced to a new LEGO theme called Dots. And I must say, this looks really interesting to be a theme because we first got introduced to this from the LEGO Movie 2 because Finn's sister was actually wearing some of this with, like, one of those, like, snap bracelets, and then she also had, like, the dots, like, frame with a picture in it. So that is really cool to think about it, that they had this idea and they advertised it in the LEGO Movie 2, and not many people did see it. I didn't actually see it. I actually saw this on a video, but the pieces and, like, the design of these builds do look pretty interesting, and I think it'd be really cool to get these pieces and use them in other builds. So the first one seems to be like this kit where you could build a cat, a dog, and then maybe like a polar bear with some pretty cool designs and pieces. The next one is that snap bracelet, which I believe was introduced in the LEGO Movie 2, but I might be mistaken. The colors once again look really bright and really cool to add in any LEGO MOCs or cities. The next one is this pretty cool, like, jewelry stand. I probably won't pick this up, but the colors do look really bright and fun, and also some great pieces as well. I just love the box, not the box, but like the packaging design as well. It's like really neat and very, like, calming. The next one seems to be this cool pineapple. I really like this. I like the build of the pineapple, but I kind of wish they maybe made it a bit more like cylinder because it looks square. I kind of wish they maybe circled the bottom and the top to make it look more of a pineapple. But nonetheless, it does look really cute with some really great pieces on the side. We've got like some green, yellow, like dark pink, blue, orange, and a bit more green. And then also on the front part, some great colors. Then we have like these like packaging sort of ideas for the dot, where you have like different 1x1 tiles, circles with like different prints on there. Seems to be like this poop, like rainbow poop on that's pretty funny, and then like a diamond, a like music note, and then some different emojis. So these look pretty cute and pretty fun to add in a city, or if you just want to have these in a collection, because I believe these are exclusive. They're like the minifig CMF packets, but instead of getting a minifig, you're getting like, you're getting 109 pieces in like one packet. I believe you can like only get one, but they'll be all the same, so you can get like heaps and heaps. And I believe this probably maybe roughly go for like $5 but that does sound pretty expensive for 109 pieces. But I think it's better than getting a minifig, which is usually maybe like 6 to like 5 pieces. So I think this is much more better, and the packaging for this is like really bright and very calming. So if you guys did enjoy this news video as much as I did making it, because I really do enjoy sharing my thoughts and opinion on new and different LEGO things coming out in the future. As I did say at the start of the video, I'll be doing a part to this because over the past 2 to 3 weeks, we've gotten a lot of LEGO news of 2020 sets coming out. So I'm really excited to do that, so definitely stay tuned for that, and I cannot see, so goodbye.